Exodus chapter 3, verse 1 to 15. You know the story of Moses at the burning bush, the call of Moses. So he's going about his normal business of doing what? Taking care of the flocks of his father-in-law. And he sees this bush that is burning, all right? But it's not being consumed. So he is disturbed. Hello, say disturbed. So he's attracted to that. And as he goes to investigate, he hears his name, Moses, Moses. Don't draw any nearer, and take off your sandals, because the ground you are standing is what? Holy ground. And he begins this dialogue with God, and God says, I've seen the affliction of my people, and I want to send you to go to Egypt to confront Pharaoh, to tell him, let my people go. What does Moses start to ask God? When I go and they ask me, what is your name? What should I tell them? And what does God say? Tell him, I am sent you. You see, and the church fathers right from the beginning have really explained this in a beautiful, they say that, you see, anything you can name, you can domesticate. You can tame. Hello. Now the question I ask you is, have you domesticated God? Have you tamed this God? You see, this is the trouble. When we don't want to be disturbed, it's like coming to the place of domesticating God. It's like we can figure out how God moves. We know where God is. We know everything. But you know what? He's a mystery. Alan told us this morning about this awesome God. St. Augustine said it again and again. He says, when you think you understand who God is, then that's not really God. Hello. I don't know about you, but I'm still trying to figure out the ways of God. All right? So what we have to do is not so much to understand, to figure God out, but it's surrender. It's love. Fall in love with God. That's what Cyril was speaking about crazy love. When you're in love, you don't ask a lot of questions. See, I don't come from the same tribe as my wife. Okay? I'm from Africa, from Ghana. But even in Ghana, we have different tribes. So I don't speak my wife's language. But she speaks my language. Okay? But love goes beyond anything of tribal differences and language. All we got to do is to fall in love with this God. And so God says, hey Moses, just go tell them I am sent you. Because if Moses could know the name of God, he would domesticate God. He thinks he's a God he can tame. But he surprises Moses. And Moses has to totally surrender to God and just follow. When it's even difficult, when even it doesn't make sense, Moses simply does what? Follows and surrenders. And God uses him in a mighty way to deliver the people from Egypt.